Okay, what's good on my Dexter and Dexters? Welcome back to Dexter's Laboratory. Dude, opening my door. Dexter the cat. Dexter the cat. I knew it was you. Man, get on the bed. Don't even talk. Cats think they so dominant. Like, bro. Huh. Hold on. Walking up. Y'all see that tail. But today, how y'all doing? Welcome to the laboratory. All my Dexters and Dexters. Did I say that? It's pretty early. It's pretty early. But it might be pretty a decent time in the day for you, so my apologies. But today we have a fire video to react to. Y'all see the title, Crack User in the 80s Epic Interview. The first couple comments, hold on, let's go over here. We ain't gonna get spoiled like that. This is the most well-spoken, put together crack I've ever seen in my life. Shrugs. That says a lot. That's all I seen. This kind of remind me of the Scared Straight. That joint was a minute ago, probably a year or two ago. That's dang. Y'all still on me because I didn't finish it. I tried. The audio was messed up, but I'm S tier now. But today we're gonna see what he has to say in this 11-minute, 12-minute video. And y'all drop a like if y'all wanna get more videos like this. Let me know with the like button. Comment if there's any specific video. And you know what I'm saying? Today, y'all might just get a second upload. Chill out. Don't be telling your friend. No, I'm just saying. Share with the friends. Let them know that Dex is here. All right. My fault. Let's see what he talking about.
Bob Williams, a crack user, called me years ago and asked me to interview him.
The reason I called you was I felt that...
Bro, boy's dummy low. The reason that I called you. All right, we already got a NASA jacket on. That's tough.
The story of crack had to be felt that...
And asked me to interview him.
The reason I called you was I felt that the story of crack had to be told in such a way that people would see its effect, its devastating effects on the young people of our communities. My own personal experience with...
Did you do this just for, your name is Bob. That's crazy. Bob Williams. Back then they had some basic names. I can't even lie. Or they're just overused now. Or all their kids done split up and everybody is a Bob or a William. That don't make sense, but it does make sense.
Crack has been one of, how could I say, complete madness. My first 9 months in using crack, I spent over $50,000, which included...
Bruh. This is an experiment, y'all. This is like super size me, but super powder me. I was gonna make it sound cooler, but let me chill. This is a sensitive topic because it's getting overused. It's still to this day. And then there's other stuff thrown in there. So it's still crazy to think about it. Don't even dip into those waters because you're taking a risk. You're taking a risk every time, just like not having protection when she wants to do the thing that Super Mario and Princess...
Say that again, please.
My first 9 months of involvement with crack, I've spent over $50,000.
$50,000.
$50,000.
Where did you get this kind of money from?
He gotta be facts. He gotta be somebody. Y'all probably get on me because I don't know who he is. This is 80s. Come on, stop it. I'm 19. 2024, about to be 2025. Crazy.
Well, some of it was money that I had saved up. I was currently working as an engineer for a communications firm, earning $35,000 a year. I would spend my entire paycheck in one night on crack. So after my pay was gone, I would go to the bank and I started to deplete my savings.
Who turned you on to crack?
That's crazy.
An old girlfriend of mine, one evening, had invited me to take a ride with her.
Okay, so he's a survivor, he's a warrior, and he came out of this, addiction That gives more context. Interesting.
And we did so. And she bought some crack. And we went back to her place, and she began to smoke and asked me if I wanted to try it. So at first I was a little bit reluctant, but then I said, all right, well, I'll give it a try. And my very first night, I believe I spent $60. The next morning, I was at the bank's door before it opened, and I spent another $400.
Tell me what it was like, that first blast.
It's unlike anything I've ever experienced in my life. It's really, there's not even any words really to describe it.
It's like watching One Piece for the first time. It's like watching any of your favorite shows for the first, Attack on Titan. Oh my gosh. Watching that for the first time. If y'all see the streams on the main channel, we'll be back. And I might have already been back streaming. Most likely tonight. That's what I'm planning. So y'all make sure y'all go over there, mess with the streams, and recommend me anything to do. That's the thing. I'm ready to try anything if I can. If not, I apologize, because I know there's still recommendations I haven't completed. Side quest, if you will. Let me stay on the story.
A feeling so intense and so pleasurable that I've seen it cause people to spend their last penny. I've seen people spend their rent money, their food
what
money.
are you talking about?
Yeah, they're everything.
I've seen it.
You mean from that first time you were gone?
Yes. That first hit, to me, was so immense and so unlike anything I'd ever had in my life that I just had to try it again.
Had you ever had any involvement with drugs leading up to that?
Well, having lived in California for a few years and having been with the Hollywood set, I had tried cocaine on occasion.
Come on now.
And crack is something that will cause you to put cocaine down. Crack is so so
pure.
much more of a high to it, so much more of a rush that most people who start using crack usually stop sniffing cocaine.
Okay. So crack is just, cocaine is the thing that's not as pure. What? Because I haven't even dived into this side this much. Snowfall is fire. I haven't seen it in a minute, but top tier moments. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to keep talking. No, Snowfall is top tier. I believe it's better than The Walking Dead. Which series is better? Let me know. They two different lengths, but that's why, like I've said before, I'm no better than anybody else. No better. I've said this in a cop video. Cop related playlist is made. No better. If I started doing some crack, it would be hard for me to get off. YouTube, don't take it the wrong way. I'm just giving them an example for educational reason, entertainment reasons only. You're better than nobody. If you started, you would be trying to reach that same dopamine hit, the highest hit. That's what you're chasing. That's all that it is, bro.
You make a big distinction between crack and cocaine, don't you?
You glitching the
So to
screen?
speak, they're really the same drug, but it's how it's administered. Cocaine being sniffed and entering the blood system through the nasal and mucous membranes of the nose. Crack is smoked, inhaled into the lungs, and therefore in 5 to 10 seconds causes an immense rush to the head.
You say the Hollywood set. Without naming names, what kind of scene did you get into out there?
Well, I attended parties in Hollywood where cocaine was passed around in bowls like they were hors d'oeuvres. They were all kinds of different brands of marijuana, reefers, whatever you want to call them, in 5-pound cigar boxes. And it was just like you were at a party, but the hors d'oeuvres were drugs.
These are actors and actresses?
Yes.
Names? Some named people?
Some named people on some top-rated shows.
And you just dived right into this whole set?
Well, not really. I just kind of eased into it. And once you do, it was the in thing to do. And all Hollywood was ablaze with it. Oh, so if you didn't, you were more of an outcast, I guess, than if you did.
And then you came back east.
I came back east.
Still hadn't heard about crack yet.
Still hadn't heard about crack yet. I think Richard Pryor's experience was really opened up a lot of people's eyes to what freebasing was all about. And crack
talking about his experience.
is more
We
so
blogging
a
experiences?
marketing technique by the by the pushers. They package it pretty well these days. It makes it a little bit more appealing, but it's basically the same thing.
Bro
And
said
so
a
you
lot of
say that
words.
after that first-
He said a lot of words and didn't go nowhere, bro. That's how it be with top tier app. Top tier app. I'm not on what he on though.
night of $60, you went back to the bank the next morning, got
Big
the
gang
next
Morning,
smoke.
spent another 400. And my checking account was consistently overdrawn. I would go to the cash machine and take out my maximum for the day. And I would go to the bank and cash a check against money that the bank thought I still had.
What? Bro, are you getting calls from your insurance company? What is happening here? They said, we don't got his number. He's cooked. He's cooked. He's a lost cause. Back then, oh yeah. Then he hit up the home celly, the dial. Dang. It's only been about creeping up to 50 years since this time. That is nuts. Nuts.
And my account was constantly overdrawn, and it stayed that way. I'm self-employed now because I've been unable to hold a job. I recently had a job that was paying me $33,000 a year, and it lasted 2 weeks. My first 2 weeks.
Wait a minute, tell me what happened with this job.
Well,
2
I
weeks.
reported to work on Monday. On Tuesday, I made a mistake of stopping at the crack house before I went to work. So I was absent Tuesday.
Stop at the crack
I was
house.
absent Wednesday. I figured, well, I better shape up or I won't be here much longer. So Thursday and Friday, I
Bro
went
ain't
to
shape
work.
up.
The
Bro
following
ain't
Monday,
shape up.
after a short job I had
Hey,
to do.
bro. This is crazy. It's like, it's funny because it's funny but not funny. You know what I'm saying? It's a serious topic. And the drug use got to stop. We've been losing too many people now. It was fun back then. It was cool to fit in, but now you look wild. Kodak's getting slandered. This is a better topic to talk about that on. But we already talked about it the other day, so, you know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta stop. It is not cool no more. Just any drug that's going in your body, anything that's not natural. The closest thing that you can find is the tree. Why don't we stick to the tree if anything? If anything. Even liquor. I think that's right there with drugs, bro. I can't even lie. Golly. It's facts though. It's facts. I can't even make it a funny topic. That's facts. All of those take lives. Why am I singing? All right, back to the story. I'm gonna stop pausing.
I said, well, I'll stop for a minute and I'll get one and I'll go back to work. I didn't get back to work till Wednesday. So of course by Wednesday it's and Friday was my last day.
This
No,
is a
a
$35,000
whole
a year
week?
job.
Yes.
With an expense account,
Yes.
That had to be good back then. That had
Car?
to be baller.
Yes.
and you just blew it.
Just like that.
How do you feel about that?
09,
Well,
81.
I have a portable skill which I could go out tomorrow and get another job if I wanted to. I
is
feel
that?
bad about it. Well, I'm into electronics and telecommunications, and I've been in the
resume looking
telecommunications
wild.
industry about 9 years now. So when I'm not working full-time for an employer, I work for myself, doing consulting and other jobs, installation.
What specific skill do you have in telecommunications? What do you do?
Well, I'm trained as what they call a switchman. I oversee telephone company electric offices, switching systems. When you pick up your telephone.
It'd be so crazy, bro. Top of the class right here. You having a IT like technical job, IT job. I guess that's the only thing you could really put it under. Consulting agent, entrepreneur. Like they're not they're up there as in height of pay. He's all up in Hollywood, and you would never have guessed this is what he be fighting. Only the people close, but looking from the outside, some people hide it. And then he lost his job. I know he ain't tell nobody either. But people could tell. Ain't no way you wearing sunglasses all the time. You know, don't let people wear sunglasses all the time. It looks cool. You can't see nobody's soul that wears them, but I don't know why that's important, but you can't see their emotions. You can't see who they're looking at. Like, are you looking over here or over there, sir? Are you about to fire me or get me promoted?
So make a phone call, it goes to a central office at the phone company. Well, that piece of equipment at the phone company that does all the switching of these telephone calls is which I maintain. The person who tries to work and maintain themselves with a situation such as crack, it's the two just don't mix. It's like water and oil.
Am I to conclude that you're finished with it?
That's nasty to think about.
No, don't conclude that. I probably now, on the average, spend $100 a day.
It's about...
Spend that.
You said now?
I probably now, on the average, spend $100 a day.
It's about...
Hold on. Hey, FBI, don't. Hey, Siri. How much is a bag of crack?
Okay, I found this on the web for how much is a bag of crack.
That's my tablet too. It's websites. I want to see. I've never done any of that. Stop it. And I've never looked it up. 1 gram is 65. Price of crack. And the price of cocaine. Cocoa pebbles. 120 to 200. One hit is $15 for crack. This is educational, YouTube. This is educational. I just had to search it up for y'all. Stop looking at his glasses.
2 o'clock now.
Look it up.
Have you had any today?
Not yet. Not yet. But you can believe when I leave here, it's probably my next stop.
His bottom lip.
Hey, you're a well-educated man. You have some experience in engineering.
Yes.
You have earning power, obviously.
Right.
Why would you be fooling with this stuff? You can stand by it.
Before you say, I just think it's because people have their weaknesses. People have their strengths, and then people have their weaknesses. They both, can stand on each other. But if one topples down, the other is. So if your weaknesses get the best of you, then your strengths are gonna tumble with it. Get the jitteries out.
And see what's happening to your own life.
I used to say the same thing. I used to witness people, and even people who were close to me, have their lives destroyed by it. And I used to witness people sit in these places and spend their last penny. And I say to them, how could you do so?
You did it too. This interviewer, I would have been on their heads on some Vlad. Not like that, but let me stop you there, sir. You did just say you spent your last on it too. Don't separate yourself like you any better.
People sit in these places and spend their last penny, and I say to them, how could you do such a thing, But once you have tried it, you become the anchor banker, you understand. It's that much of a feeling or a sensation that it has wrecked lives, careers, broken up homes. It's just something you can't really describe.
Bro, this is how all these artists in Hollywood, that's how, hold on. That's how all of them are doing, bro. You acting like, some of them be acting so religious, and it doesn't, the contrast, it doesn't resonate. You're talking about this in a song, but then you're saying you believe in this. He believes it wrecks homes, and he knows, but he's still fighting fire with fire. You can't do that. Gotta step back. We have no enemies, no Vinland Saga. I'm like, bro, it's the fact that he asked him to interview him. He asked him. So it's like, you come up in here talking and you still on it, bro. Bruh. This is the craziest. This is irony. That's irony.
What kind of shape is
you could bring anybody up in here, and I think this is what inspired Soft White Underbelly. Let me know if y'all want me to check out any of his videos. I know they're more lengthy, hour-long interviews, maybe 2. So let me know.
Your life in now.
Well, I've been a little bit more fortunate than most that I have a roof over my head. Some people who are into crack usually pay their rent months in advance so they don't get evicted. The smart
Over here comparing, bro. All right.
ones. Because believe me, brother, if whatever money you have in your pocket you walk in there with, you're not going to walk out with it. So
How much do you have on you now?
A little over $200.
And you're going to blow all of that?
In about an hour and a half.
What's the
I thought you averaged 100 every day. Push it up to 200 just because of that. Dang, bro, tape line. The graphics ain't doing you good. The quality.
most you've used in a day?
My fault.
The most I ever spent was $1,300 in 6 hours.
$1,300.
$1,300 in 6 hours. I can't even describe it. I defy anyone to try and tell me it's the most pleasurable thing that they've ever experienced in their life. However, I would never tell anyone to take it. But once they have, I dare them to tell me that it's not the best feeling they've ever had.
You
It's
love it,
like
don't
fair
you?
but not fair at the same time, my brother. It's fair but not at the same time. And I can understand his viewpoint. Cause like I said, I'm no better. It's just the irony here is crazy. Like I wouldn't tell anybody to take it, but if they already did, then I would be like, you can't tell me this isn't the best feeling. You can't, but I wouldn't tell you to take it if you haven't, but it is a good feeling, brother. Like, bruh. This is crazy. I've never seen anything like this, bro. Yeah, I don't know how he functions. This is the crazy part. Usually y'all see he's like probably an hour or 2. Like he doesn't look strong. Which is like, is it some cheap? 200? Well, that's about a gram or 2. Yeah, that's about a gram or 2. What off of the researches? Off of Siri?
Well, I don't know if I'd say I'd love it, but
Well, if it's the best feeling you've ever had, you know what most
No,
people
you love it.
automatically
You love
think.
it.
And it's better
You
than
love
that,
it.
yes, it's better than that.
then you must love it.
It's nice.
Now, I'm
No,
going to
you
come
love
down
it, my
hard
guy.
on you. Crack has made you its
Pause.
punk, hasn't it? It's got you running. It's got your nose open.
Right.
And it's your master.
Yeah,
You admit that, just
Dang.
like that.
sure.
Dang, bruh. It is. I'm glad the interviewer did it. Start cracking down on. Yeah, you love it. Don't act.
It's nice.
It's not.
Now, I'm going to come down hard on you.
I gotta wipe my nose.
Crack has made you its punk, hasn't it? It's got you running. It's got your nose open.
Right.
And it's your master.
Yeah.
This weather got my nose
You
open.
admit that,
I'm
just like
bruh.
that.
Sure. Some people won't. I know a lot of people who are undercover crack users or in the
Don't
closet.
do that.
But I have no qualms about saying that.
Don't do that,
Do you
bro.
know anybody who uses crack and
He said
controls
no qualms?
crack? Just like you. Crack has made you
He said he doesn't have any qualms. Does this look like any qualms?
its punk, hasn't it? It's got you running. It's got your nose open.
Right.
And it's your master.
Yeah,
You admit that, just like that.
sure. Some people won't. I know a lot
That was
of people
painful
who are
for you, though.
undercover
That was
crack
painful.
users or in the closet. But
You still-
I have no qualms about saying that.
Do you know anybody who uses crack
In
and
the
controls
closet.
crack rather than vice versa?
No. Crack is the boss. They will make you crack up. Crack is the boss. When you take that hit, that second
Dang.
voice that starts talking to you is now in control. You're not yourself anymore.
All right, we going deeper.
You get up in the morning and that's the first thing you think about?
Sometimes I dream about it.
Dang.
In going to these crack houses, you've probably seen some horror stories. You probably have a whole list of them, don't you?
Well, unfortunately, I do. And I've seen some people as young as, I would say, probably 16, 17 years old. I have been in a crack house on occasion where a young girl came in with her father, and she couldn't have been no more than 16, 17 years old. And she says, no, Daddy, it's my turn to buy. I've been in a crack house where I saw a girl in a Catholic school uniform come in, and she couldn't have been no more than 16 or 17 years old. And she bought some cracks and left. And she didn't even go home and change clothes first, or even send someone else for her.
Who's
She
that
came
glitch?
herself. I've seen telephone repairmen, equipment and all, in crack houses. I've seen security
So you telling me the dad was buying her so he gotta be on it too. This is crazy. To hear it from somebody like that's actually been in their shoes as a user. This is and somebody that's competent, that is aware, if you will. Him talking about what he goes through, his voices, I'm not saying it sounds wild, but I'm not saying it's crazy at the same time, because I don't know what that does to you. Honestly, I don't know what it does.
guards in crack houses. I've seen transit workers in uniform in crack houses. And I guess it disturbs them not to be there because they are there sitting, smoking away. I've seen people come from New Jersey, go to a crack house, gas tank on empty, and can't even get home. I've seen people go to lunch and never go back to work. I personally have smoked crack in Harlem Hospital in the ladies' room with a girlfriend of mine who used to work there. I've seen women who will come to a crack house
What
with
y'all
their
did up in
children
there? What
and
y'all
have them
did?
wait outside, 8, 9 o'clock at night.
Have the children wait outside?
Wait outside. Children 4, 5, and 6 years old are standing outside waiting for their mothers, and their mothers are inside smoking.
You got money to change this, but you kind of look like this is what they do. This is what happens. They spend the last of their money, but you have bread and you're not using it in any way to help the community. Like this dude about to you're aware, bro. You're aware. Y'all gotta see what I'm talking about.
On this crack. I've seen a girl one day brought her baby to the crack house, and she was in such a rush.
He's telling too many stories. I said, actually, one day I seen her baby. Like, bro, nobody.
Waiting for their mothers, and the mothers are inside smoking on this crack. I've seen a girl one day brought her baby to the crack house, and she was in such a rush to get high that she couldn't wait 20 minutes to cash her check. She pawned her child to the crack man and says, "Please give me a dime. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Hold my baby."
Pawned her.
Bro, chill out. Chill out. That's sad if that actually happened, but come on now. This is what I'm saying. That last one was exaggerated.
To get high.
Y'all tell me if y'all believe him. Like, how you get this info?
That she couldn't wait 20 minutes to cash her check. She pawned her child to the crack man and says, "Please give me a dime. I'll be back in 20 minutes. Hold my..."
Like, did you go with her every single destination she went? She went to the pawn shop. She pawned the baby, said, "I'll be back." And then she went back to the crack house. So did you follow her? Did you help her do it? Did you like, don't pawn your baby? Like, let me get you some bread. Like, bro, this is what I'm saying. You can't even. You could have stopped
her
that.
child.
Yes, for $10.
Bob Williams
For
died
$10.
not long.
For $10. Oh my gosh. RP Rob. Wait, what happened?
Just hold my baby.
Pawned her child.
Yes, for $10.
Bob Williams died not long after the interview I did with him.
RP Rob. RP Rob. He deserved better. He deserved better, even though he was, I wish they would have said how. We definitely know how. We definitely. You die what you live by. You die by what you live by. Is that how you say it? I don't even know. This video is getting too long and it wasn't even that long. But y'all, if you enjoyed this, you made it this far, you might as well subscribe, join the laboratory, all my Dexters and Dexter Morales. Ugh. And yeah, make sure y'all like the video. Let me know if there's any other interviews just like this where it's kind of crazy. A person that was in an environment gets interviewed about certain topics. This was fire. This was like up there with the, let me chill. I was about to say Scared Straight. The older ones, yeah, that's a gem. And they might have another one that's pretty old, but y'all let me know what I should react to next. Y'all comment. I love seeing comments. What y'all think about Rob Williams or Bob Williams or Todd Williams? Like so many obs. But I'll see y'all You know, second upload. We about to do another one. And then I'm going to see y'all tomorrow as well. So, you know, stay tuned. Hit that bell to all. Y'all have a nice day. All my Dexx and Dexters. I will see y'all next time. I love y'all. Peace.